Yeah, this Woodstock little inn here. Hey, quite a little lounge in there. All these old sleds. And somebody had a fun time antiquing these lamps. That's something we could do. Leo Tolstoy, War and Peace. The Riverside Shakespeare, because they're like right on the river, so I guess if this was perfect for like 200 years ago, the aristocracy wants to teach their kids Shakespeare, sit by the river in their formal gowns and recite King Richard or Macbeth, Lady Macbeth. These deeds must not be thought of in these ways, and so it will make us mad. She's like scrubbing the blood off her hands, Macbeth. Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does mother sleep. The innocent sleep, sleep that knits the rebel sleep, care the death of each day's life. Soul labors bath, balm hurts minds, greatest nature's second curse. Chief nurture in life's feast. Lady Macbeth, what do you mean? Macbeth, still it cried, sleep no more, to all the house. Glamis hearth, murdered sleep, therefore cowardless, will sleep no more, Macbeth shall sleep no more. Poor Macbeth. See what the will to power leads? Lady Macbeth enters. My hands are of your color. I shame to wear the heart so white. Her hands are red. She can't scrub the blood off. She throws herself off the balcony, I think, and he gets murdered by his friends because he murdered everyone to get power. Tragedy. I guess it was Shakespeare's way of snubbing their noses up at the aristocracy. And Game of Thrones, he's like, look, this is what you look like, and this is what you end up at the end. And to remind the people of, every man's place. Shakespeare. That was Francis Bacon's jab at the undercurrent because he was in the upper echelons, but he created a pseudonym, Shakespeare, Athena Shakespeare, the immortal goddess, because Anonymous lives in the underground and has eyes and ears everywhere beneath. And so the Guild of the Fools, which are the lesbians, penetrate every corner of society, planting themselves in the bowels. They sit in the king's chamber and become his chief advisor. The path of fools, the path of suffering. Because you live 10 lifetimes in one. Ship of Fools, my first routine. I wonder if that's still in the hallmark of our Child Horse, story time, Ship of Fools. If you can find that one on the record. Best performance ever, but it's on an old account that doesn't exist anymore. Too bad. I think it's on my hard drive on my MacBook Pro. And there was a British occultist. He wrote The Path of the Fool, but it was called The Zelator. And that was my introduction to the Path of Fools, but it was the path that I've been on all through life, being a thespian as I be. Not knowing what I was. One of these things. And so this is what they studied in the elites in Woodstock 200 years ago, the Riverside Shakespeare. This is the inn by the river. Same river that my bike is knocked up at. And this is where I ended up. What a pleasure. Sad that I'm not with the Hall of the Great Mother. I tried, but at the same time, I would have never known how glorious this little quaint town of Woodstock, Vermont is. I want to move here and start a new show because they don't have any entertainment or music. And it's such a neat little town. And it's a tourist town. This is what they do with their money. So, game on. Let's give them something to throw their money down on. Live performance. Right, Fraternitas Luke's theater troupe? We're setting up shop in Woodstock because the nearest acting company is the next town over. Woodstock ain't got one. That means there's open niche for entertainment because all they do is go to the bars and enjoy the river. Now we will bring natural theater to the river and present the nephews and the nymphs of the Greek playwrights to their front porch, and we give them a whole new experience in life and something worth tipping all that hard-earned city cash on to raise up these rural towns to the due standard. This be Fraser Charles Holders, your friend and benefactor. Blessed be.